Hi, this is Raw Deal Productions again. This is part 2 of the last video. Just a continuation. If you didn't know, we've been doing our picks for summer movies to watch during the heat.
Summer blockbusters.
Yeah.
Movies that made an impact on our summer.
Well, I mean, I don't want to necessarily call them all blockbusters because some of them
maybe weren't released at the time.
Yeah, but like this is definitely something I wanna watch. But I'm next. I'm gonna do another one. This movie has a bad attitude. It's called Universal Soldier. One of Van Damme's very best films. One of Dolph Lundgren's. I like this movie because it's hot. It takes place in the desert. That whole bus scene,
like Arizona, Nevada.
Yeah, that big bus scene where they're chasing each other with the bus and the truck. Great stuff there.
Oh, in the truck, yeah.
So
the whole movie, it's like a.
It's a desert.
I don't know.
It's hot. They're wearing fatigues. They're sweating. There's a scene where you see Dolph Lundgren and his like hair, and you just see like a bead of sweat coming down his face. He's like they're about ready to fight. There's a lot of action in this. It's really good.
I like how you have the original artist on DVD too.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, guys. You guys go.
I should have done that with the others.
Check it out. So.
I remember seeing that. I got into Van Damme around the.
That's like one of the first Van Damme movies I've ever seen. Like I watched that old TNT back in the day.
I watched Hard Target. Was my first Van Damme.
Yeah,
and
as you can
tell,
but,
I remember catching that. I couldn't find that, and then I was at somebody's house. My mom and I when I was like 12. Mm-hmm. And she let me change the channel, and it was at that scene. I'm not joking you.
Oh, the scene with the bus and the
So
truck.
I saw the ending, and I'm like, oh, I want to see that.
That's one of like the most epic scenes.
And I found that at Walmart, and I got it.
Yeah.
But that's my first memory of the film.
I like the scene in the rain, the fight in the rain. That's pretty cool.
Classic,
pretty good.
The alternate ending, if you've seen that, it's on the special edition.
I'm glad they didn't go with it.
Yeah, it's like depressing and stupid. Yeah. But whatever, that's my next pick.
Also another good hot
in
movie.
honor of the newest one about to come out here in a few weeks. Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Why Part 2?
It's hot. It's
in the jungle.
It's. I'm not saying it's more of an action movie than 3.
I really like 3. I think it's kind of underrated.
3 is a runner-up with Part 2.
Yeah,
absolutely. In the action, my blockbuster pick. But I think that you have like when this came out, it made a big impact. The first one's good. I like watching that in the fall. And I guess second, third, and fourth are summery movies to me, but the second one's like he's going into the heat, the jungle.
Well, see, the thing is like the first one they did a good job. The reason I think they did a good job is because the first one they build the anticipation.
And
they build the anticipation with him doing guerrilla tactics, and then by the time the second one came out,
you're ready for it to happen.
You're like, okay,
I'm looking at your.
We know Rambo is a badass.
You're gonna grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. Now we want to see him in action. We heard all about it. Now we want to see it in action. Stuff's just falling everywhere. So
this is pretty cool.
Just like Rambo. A little. It's a thermos lunchbox.
It says Rambo, but it's
kind of messed up.
But it was.
What did I pay?
It was like $3.
$2.50.
Something like that.
Somebody wanted to look at themselves while they ate lunch.
Extra no crumbs or peanut butter.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's nothing special.
I like how it says Rambo, but it's a promo for Rambo.
I just love how there's a rocket launcher on the M60.
Oh,
Yeah, like that's an amazing weapon. I want one. I want the rocket launcher M60. Like, is it like an attachment? No.
Dude, I think with Rambo too. That's
they did that with the. They did that with the.
Yeah,
with the case too. There's a.
Go ahead and open it. So I have this.
This is a bad edition. I like the one with.
Well, your discs are the same as the discs for mine with alternate cases. I have a box set with the same discs.
Which I had the box set.
I should have brought my tin collection.
Oh,
that's so cool. I have a special edition tin. It shows them with the M60 from this. That. But
we're gonna do another movie. You know why? Because it's not over. It's never over. So we're gonna come full circle here. Started with T2.
Well, I have one more. You have another one.
Yeah, no, we're coming full circle here though. We started with T2. Guy from T1, Michael Biehn, Navy SEALs.
Underrated actor.
One of our favorite underrated
B movies.
B movie is.
Well, B actors.
We watch it every year. It's one of the movies that it's like, what do we watch?
Always Navy SEALs.
Oh, it's always there.
Cool soundtrack.
Very cool. Bon Jovi does a cover of
The Boys Are Back in Town.
Yeah, The Boys Are Back in Town.
I'm a big Bon Jovi fan.
Which, I mean, it's really good. If you want to check out his videos, it's Perry Fan. He has some music on there. He has some stuff about Arnold. So
a few tribute. I actually did a tribute to Stallone a few years back, and I use a little bit of. It's a tribute to him with a photo of Rambo too, so it's cool.
Yeah. I like this one. I think Charlie Sheen is really good in this movie.
It's pretty good.
He kind of plays this cocky guy.
Well, there's a team. Does it show the team on the back?
It doesn't. That's what I was looking at.
I know Bill Paxton, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, he was part of it. Yeah.
We shared a birthday together.
And then the Allstate guy.
Dennis Heisberg.
Yeah, Dennis Heisberg. I couldn't think of his name.
Rick Rossovich, the guy from the Terminator, gets thrown through the boyfriend that gets thrown out.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't remember the other guy's name.
I'm not too familiar with this movie. It is one that I always like to watch, though.
Cool soundtrack. The leads are good.
It's just a cool
Charlie
movie.
Sheen was a pretty cool action guy. I mean, Red Dawn. I love.
He doesn't get enough attention.
No, as far as he got the wrong.
Terminal Velocity.
That's a good summer movie too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
This list can only be so big.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it can be endless, but it'll just take a while to get through.
So
maybe for another video.
Your turn. I
want to say about Navy SEALs. I remember watching that. My brother found it and bought it for a couple bucks, and we watched it. That was one of the movies we watched over and over. It was like once a week, seriously.
Yeah.
Home from school.
Navy SEALs.
And he'd be either watching it or we'd be ready to watch it, and then he'd expect me to sit down. It was cool. I don't know what the sequel's gonna be like for this. I think it's a little too late. The cool thing is, I like this one, and it has a great soundtrack. But that's obviously
check out this edition.
Top Gun.
It's a steel book. It's very cool, very shiny. I still got the receipt in it. I'm a weirdo, so.
The 20th anniversary, was it?
Yep.
A couple summers ago.
It's really cool.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
3 years ago that came out.
I personally think that the remake is going to... the sequel is going to be a frame-for-frame shot remake, but darker.
The cool...
That's what the trailer looks like.
The trailer looked a lot like they were reliving 3 or 4 of the scenes. So I don't understand why. I mean, Tom Cruise is in it, and it looked like Tom Cruise was really in that jet when it comes off the.
Oh yeah, he was.
Launch.
He was.
And I mean, he's pretty close to doing all. He does a lot of this.
I mean, if you watch Mission Impossible Fallout, there's a scene that's still in the movie. No, that's Ghost Protocol.
When he's strapped
on the plane.
That was it. I saw an interview. He said that was the only time he was
ever scared.
Super scared.
Yeah. Well, and they did that numerous times. It wasn't just one time. There was a bunch of cuts, or a bunch of takes. But Mission Impossible Fallout, there's a scene where he jumps from roof to roof, and he snapped his ankle, and it's in the movie. They kept the shot.
Just like Rumble in the Bronx. Jackie Chan broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Jumping on
the hovercraft. Yeah.
And that's in the movie.
Yeah,
they cut away
you can tell.
As soon as he goes to fall down.
You can tell it doesn't look good, but... all right.
So great soundtrack. One of my favorite summer soundtracks, too. Mighty Wings.
Highway to the Expendables Zone. That's my next movie. It's amazing. So, you got all these. I got the DVD too here. You got all these great big action stars coming back for what we thought was one last ride.
Turned out,
because they are expendable.
Yeah.
Turns out
3 of those, but
I don't want to talk about the third one.
We're not going to talk about 2 and 3.
No, come on, but
that's
two,
not what this is for.
Two deserves to be talked about.
2 is better than 3. Yes.
Yeah.
3 actually.
I feel like 3 was.
Bad
I feel like 3 was like cash grab. They shouldn't have put all them young guys in it.
Well, yeah, there's
other young guys they could have put in it.
But you had the DVD and you had the alternate cut Blu-ray.
Yeah, which is fantastic because it comes with an intro from Stallone himself.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
I've never watched.
Looked like he was on the set of Bullet to the Head almost.
Could have been
when he did the
Bullet to the Head was 2012. That was 2010.
Yeah, so it looks like he might have been on that set, but little tidbit, he actually broke a bunch of ribs and bones. He
cracked. I want to say he cracked his neck.
Yeah.
When Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold.
Stunner,
yeah, something
tackles him. Stone Cold's one of the
through a
villains.
wall. Tackles him through a wall. Yeah. But he did a lot of his own stunts in that.
It's already 9 years old. Came out 9
classic.
years ago.
Is it a classic at this point?
It's classic, and it would always. Yeah. I can separate
it stands
that.
the test of the time.
I can separate that from the other 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I picked that one. The other two
kind of
they're
blend
good.
together, but this one, if they never made another one, I'd be upset because who knows what we would have lost. But now we've seen them. This is going to be the best one.
I like the I like the sequel because Van Damme's in it. That's what.
There's a lot of things about the
cool.
sequels I like, but
yeah. But
another time, another video.
That's it for part 2. Oh, actually,
should we squeeze this in?
Real quick.
We do 3 minutes.
Real quick, we're gonna do
some bonus
content.
We each picked 5, and then collectively we picked another 5 that.
One movie we watched together a lot is Encino Man.
Yeah.
We watched that one quite a bit.
We've seen this.
Squeeze the juice.
I watch this a lot with my sister too.
No, squeeze the juice.
This and I guess In the Army Now. I don't know if you.
I feel like I don't have that one.
You don't have.
I've seen it. I feel like Pauly Shore gets a lot of slack.
Which I don't.
Brendan Fraser is phenomenal in this.
I don't understand Pauly Shore's.
And then we got Sean Astin in it too. Who's going to be Still CityCon.
Still CityCon.
Yeah.
And
which would be cool to get him to sign that.
Pauly Shore, from what I heard in April,
was supposed to
reschedule for December, but they haven't announced him as a.
He was on the list last year, and I guess he didn't show up.
But there's more guests that they got to schedule yet, or they didn't post it yet. So. But anyway, Encino Man, I watched this and In the Army Now a lot with my sister in the summer. I know me and you. I remember. I think I got you this.
That was one of the first movies I ever borrowed from you.
It is a good movie. It's kind of like Wayne's World. I love Wayne's World, but
it's goofy.
It's a little underrated if you want to ask me. But, and I like Pauly Shore, and I like Brendan Fraser, and I like Sean Astin. So it was a good movie. It would be great to have this on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah,
this is not on Blu-ray.
No, I've never seen a Blu-ray release.
That's
another good one.
In print.
Biodome.
Just kind of blank this. But
do you like Biodome? I like Biodome.
Biodome, I grew up with. Me and my brother watched that one a lot. As goofy as that movie is, but that's kind of like a cult status film now.
Yeah.
So, Encino Man. And then The Army Now, I have at home, but
I unfortunately don't have
that's not here right now. So,
so
let's go to number 3.
Rapid Fire. Another Brandon Lee movie.
Man,
if you're not familiar with Brandon Lee, get on board. Jet Li, or why'd I say Jet Li? Bruce Lee's son. So
he was only in a handful of films.
It's really cool. You can see shades of his father in this film. Powers Booth is also in it.
Rest in peace.
He does really well.
Cool disc.
The case is.
It's basically that shot, but that's.
Yeah, it's a very cool scene.
It's
a hot movie. It's pretty hot.
Like it's an action film. And it's a fun one to watch. I remember seeing that on tape.
I think that's. I have it on tape actually.
You have it, yeah. You have it on.
I
VHS
have it on VHS. So Yeah, that was the first time I ever found it.
And another one is The Road Warrior, which
Mel Gibson, Australian
you have,
movie.
but it was somewhere else when we started the video. We didn't grab it. But that's my favorite Mad Max film, The Road Warrior.
I think it's pretty underrated. I like Road Warrior, but I think my favorite's definitely Mad Max because you let me that big the Blu-ray.
The Blu-ray.
Is it Shout Factory?
Shout or Scream Factory?
Yeah, yeah. But it was really good. It was clean. They cleaned it up really well.
I grew up with The Road Warrior. I had it on one of them clamshell rental cases.
Well, that was the first time I seen Mad Max, like all the way through, was when you let me that. So
yeah, the first time
I saw like the definitive edition.
I saw part of that on TV, and then I saw it later.
Right.
I don't know, The Road Warrior.
I've seen The Road Warrior so much, and I think like Mad Max was just refreshing.
Yeah, and Beyond Thunderdome is there kind of as a
Furiosa Road is definitely better than that.
Yeah, Fury Road, I really liked it. I liked it, and I like Tom Hardy in that. I don't watch a lot.
Even
of
though
Tom
he doesn't
Hardy's
have too many
films.
lines.
The movies I've seen him in, I like them. So
yeah, another good Tom Hardy movie would definitely be Lawless.
Warrior.
Warrior is really.
I
good
really
too.
like Warriors, Rocky style type movie.
Definitely, definitely.
But anyway, our fifth bonus pick
and final bonus pick.
This is a double feature you own, but and these are both great movies. But
both great movies. Last Man Standing is really freaking good, but The Last Boy Scout is what I'm going to talk about. It's got Marlon Wayans. It's got Damon Wayans. I'm sorry, and Glimmer Man. It's also got Bruce Willis in it. Bruce Willis, kind of a rough and tough
this is a good
private detective. It really is, because he's just like, he doesn't. I get the feeling he doesn't give a crap.
No, in the movie he's just so like he's.
They're beating the crap out of him, and he's like telling jokes.
Laid down.
Like they're beating the crap out of him, and he's like, "Your mom is so fat." Like he's telling your mom jokes as they're beating the crap out of him. It's pretty funny.
I believe that came out in '91.
Who was the girl that played in that too with him? That gets.
She's in. She doesn't get.
Doesn't she?
Spoiler. The daughter lives, which is good. But,
yeah.
Why can't I think of her name?
I thought she got in the first part. Not the daughter. I'm talking about
his wife. Chelsea.
No. The girl from the nightclub. The girl from the nightclub. She does get.
Halle Berry.
Yeah. Okay, Halle Berry. Because I knew it was a big actress, but Halle Berry's in it for a brief minute, and she actually gets.
Okay.
She does get. That does happen.
Sound effects. Jeez.
Yeah. You gotta.
All right.
So.
But that's a '91 film I love, and I used to watch it every Friday because of the theme at the beginning. That Friday.
Did I give you my extra copy?
Huh? You gave me your DVD when you found that.
Yeah. I thought.
Because I had it on VHS.
Yeah, I gave you my extra copy.
But those are our picks, and so.
It's like the pick six.
Yeah, this is hard, man. There's a whole wall of movies there.
Oh man,
bunch at my place.
It's super hard.
But always another video.
We'll have another video up.
This was the Blockbuster Collective.
Yeah,
this is the first time we did this, so
yeah, we're going to branch out. I might be doing some other reviews later on. Maybe we'll do a music review. Some music that you guys. If there's anything you guys want to see us do a review on, just send it down in the comments.
We'll debate about it.
We'll debate
Depends
about
on
it.
what it is.
So,
I have limits.
We're kind of picky about what we're going to review.
Let's salute to the video and the Blockbusters. We hope come back.
Absolutely. It's a dying breed. This has been Raw Deal Productions. Have a good night.